once again to Monstieur, a show where we discuss and redesign the most horrific icons of entertainment. This week's show, we take on the bane of wretched reptiles everywhere, Shredder. Enjoy.
What's up, guys?
What's up?
Okay. Everyone, please introduce yourselves for our grand audience. Everybody, go.
Hi, my name is Alex. I'm a freelance illustrator. Also work on digital, traditional, and I like to hang out with crazy people. So here I am.
My turn. All right, my name is Randy Taroni. I am a concept artist and illustrator. I make lots of creatures and characters and whatnot for entertainment. So here I am.
My name is.
No, you're not your turn. It's not. Okay, go. Fuck it.
Hello, my name is Eduardo Dominguez, aka Ed Fox. I'm a concept artist, illustrator, and I like to do whatever freelance or work comes. So yeah.
So you're like an art slut then.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Rudy.
Rudy.
Rodrigo.
My name's Rudy Rodriguez. I'm a concept artist, illustrator. I'm primarily doing freelance right now, and I'm from Northern California, and that's it.
So my name is Daniel. I'm a freelance concept artist. I specialize on character art. That's it.
Everybody seems so unsure of who they are. I think my name's James J.R. Cochran. I might be the host of the show. We're gonna talk about maybe some monsters. I don't know. Maybe Shredder. A lot of horrific characters and creatures. That's what we do. Maybe, I don't know. And yeah, how's everyone doing?
Pretty good.
Good. We all watched Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, not the new one, the new-ish one. That we watched.
New ones.
The new ones. How many are there?
It's like two.
There's three. Is it three?
Two.
No, there's not three. They got like one.
They made enough money to make a bunch.
It's like Ninja Turtles, and then Out of the Shadows, and then whatever.
No, there's just two.
Just two?
Yeah.
There's like a Latino version, huh? There's a third one.
Megan Fox, man. Megan Fox.
She's a beautiful woman.
All you gotta say is Michael Bay.
No, he lost it for me. He's no good.
Yep.
He's no good. Didn't he have some good ones? He had some good ones too, right? Some good ones.
I think the first Transformers.
Back in the 90s.
Yeah, the first Transformers was enjoyable, right?
Armageddon, dude.
Bad Boys.
Armageddon.
Wait, what's he in? Really? That was him?
Yeah, Bad Boys.
Armageddon, man.
Alcatraz. What was it called?
The Rock?
Yeah, The Rock. Yeah.
Oh yeah, The Rock.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Well, if he's doing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, that's a big IP. I imagine he's doing something right, you know. But it wasn't what everybody wanted. Wasn't necessarily what I want.
Yeah.
I liked the new Turtles. I liked everybody's like personality and stuff. That was fun. That was cool. Like the Turtles, their personalities were right on. They were catering to like a younger audience, like so they kind of made them, you know, like more lighthearted, less gritty than say the 1990 version, the one we all watched.
Yeah.
Which I think, like, I watched a little. Has anybody seen the Toys That Made Us? It's
Yeah,
on
right.
Netflix.
Yeah.
It's super
Netflix,
interesting.
yeah.
Super interesting. They're discussing how the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle franchise and how it developed from like just one comic book, and then it was like rewritten to make it a cartoon. Like they had some guy, they hired some agent. They're like, hey, go make money for us, basically. And the agent just started knocking on people's doors, and they made some like janky like deal with a like half-assed deal with a toy company where they made like 5 figures or something, and they're just flying off the shelf and this and that, and anyway, the reason I made that I brought that up is because cut to the chase, we all know the cartoon, the Turtles, right? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the cartoon, the 80s cartoon. Well, they took that same idea, and then when they made the movie, and they're like, what the fuck did you do? Like, this is not the cartoon. This is like gritty as hell. But for whatever reason, it expanded into like it met the other audience. Like everybody else like ended up, it made everybody just love it more, which is a trip because like I don't see any other like IPs really doing that. Like they're like walking the line of hey, I'm a kids show, but I'm also like, you know, like gritty. Like, is there anything else that does that?
I think because it was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, it had the leeway to do that.
But why? Why?
Because it was a joke at first, remember?
Yeah. Kevin Eastman or like nerd and Peter Laird are nerding out, like, you know, in their basement talking about what would be so stupid, and it ended up being a like amazing idea.
The joke.
Let me draw you a turtle with nunchucks.
What's that?
Go ahead.
No, I was saying like yeah, they were joking and like, let me draw you a turtle with nunchucks. Let's see what's up, and then it exploded into this massive whatever. But you know the thing here is that they took risks, and I think that was a very nice like thing to get from the show. Because, like you said, the publisher, he was like no one. He was actually like, he said that he had like one suit, and that he went like, I don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. So I mean that has some spirit.
Yeah, I think they just got extremely lucky, to be honest.
Mm.
Like extremely, like because they utterly sold out from the beginning. They had this idea of the Turtles, which were far more gritty and like really not like drawn amazingly, even for its time. Like it's kind of like it's just kind of fun. Like it's not, you know, amazing craftsmanship by any means, but you know, like I could see the appeal still. And then I don't know, they're like, they had the chance to make a cartoon of it from the toy design. Like they had the toys. They're like, okay, well, we need a cartoon to go with it. And then they had writers totally, like not totally, but pretty much change the entire story. Mm-hmm. And then like who's going to do that with their baby? You know, like you have this thing that you wrote, and then you hand it over. They just sold out right from the beginning, and they got lucky it caught on. Right? Like, that's what it seems like. I don't know the exact story, but that's what it seems like. Because it just kept on... They're like, all right, here, make something with that. Like, I think Kevin Eastman bought a tank when he first got his money.
A what? Like a tank?
He bought a tank with a gun on it. A tank.
A military
They
tank.
made it. He made $1 million. Like, granted, he's a young man. You know, he's like, I'm gonna buy a tank. and that that's a like what like you know.
You want it completely normal.
What's that?
It's kind of like Ghostbusters. Like you just didn't know what was gonna happen. It was like uncharted territories, and then it just caught on, like you said, like with the populace.
Well, here's
the children, you know, the kids.
Yeah. Also, yeah, it was just a great idea, but I think it was such a great idea that even if it swayed this way or that, nobody's seen it before, so they're like, "Dude, this is great!"
Never
Like
before.
they could have just closed their eyes and started pointing at stuff afterward because the original idea wasn't
Different.
around. It was so different. Back to the Ghostbusters though, real quick little bit of information that's pretty interesting. Most of the Ghostbusters was filmed in one take.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Damn.
Wait,
I didn't
really?
know that.
Yeah, because they
Budget or
no, they were just
No.
so they pitched the movie. Dan Aykroyd and I think it was Dan. I don't know if he co-wrote
Dan
it.
Aykroyd.
Dan Aykroyd
Yeah, Dan
pitched the movie, and then they had writers change it like usual because that's what happens, and it became better once the writers changed it. But they after he pitched it, they're like, "You got this much time to work on it," and it was like I think they had such a ridiculously short time, like 9 months to make a movie. Like
Yeah. Actually, they had to film like the scenes twice because there had
in the
this,
beginning,
alternate-
yeah.
in the beginning because they had this alternate title for the movie.
Ghost.
It wasn't.
It was like Ghost Bangers or something like that.
that sounds
It was
like-
something that Ghost Breakers. It's called Ghost Breakers. Ghost Breakers.
Ghost Breakers. Ghost Breakers.
Ghost bangers.
And actually,
Pornhub.
the scene when they are in front of the building and the people is chanting, they're actually chanting like Ghost Breakers. And they had to
Breakers.
shoot that twice, like chant Ghost Breakers and then chant like Ghostbusters, and yeah, they're
Yeah, they
you
got
can
sick-
hear,
they got
people
sick of
are
it.
chanting the same thing, yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, off subject. Back to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That was pretty interesting though. I forget where I saw that. It was some kind of documentary on somewhere. But anyway,
It's on YouTube.
what's it?
It's on YouTube.
It's on YouTube. Okay,
Yeah,
All of that, yeah.
you
interesting.
can watch everything there.
So back to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the gritty one with the Jim Henson puppetry and all that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah.
Um,
And the Pizza Hut.
yeah,
That's
I think on Rotten Tomatoes that movie got like a bad review too, like a relatively bad review. It's like a
What?
60%
Yeah,
or
yeah.
something like that. I don't ever trust Rotten Tomatoes; they're liars. But
Yeah.
they got a lot of power. Whoever owns that site, they're got whoever's
it's
involved
either-
in that site. That's a lot of power from one side.
Oh shit, 2 stars. That's horrible.
yeah.
Yeah,
They-
But look at
got
the
bad
audience
reviews.
score. The audience score is like 81%. Like nobody agrees with these fucking credits. They're just pompous assholes.
well, I've been to Rotten Tomatoes. They had like it got like 98%. I'm like, dude, this is gonna be a good movie. I can't wait. It was like the worst movie I ever saw, so I don't trust.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
You know, it's in their name, rotten. What do you expect? You know?
I don't even trust the trailers. They showed a lot.
Yeah, there's too much spoiler in the trailers nowadays.
So like the turtles, the gritty aspect of it, and all that. Like, what besides the grit, what was the overall appeal for the movie for you guys? Did everybody enjoy it, or do we have some people in here that are like, I don't really like it actually?
No.
Well,
Yeah, like-
if I don't know, but a guy from the '80s watching all these movies using puppeteers and I mean, you don't have all these super productions like nowadays, like lights, whatever. Back then, they have like 2 lights and that's it. So every movie looked very gritty in kind of a way. And actually, when you watch the movie on VHS, it looks like super dark. So for me, a guy from the 80s that watched Predator, all these 80s movies, amazing movies, we used to see gritty stuff, right? I remember the first time I watched Raphael screaming from the Master Splinter,
Uh-huh.
and I was shocked when I was a kid. I was like, what the hell, like, mommy, mommy. Yeah, because you're not used to watch a cartoon character like screaming in the screen.
So it was a little heavy
Or
for her.
having feelings, right?
Yeah.
So that was kind of.
So what was the
Yeah,
appeal then? It scared the shit out of you.
Yeah, in kind of a way. Actually, I remember putting the movie to my wife, and when I saw the movie for the 80th time, I was like, man, the 80s was very interesting, not to say fun, because kids were in the streets. Kids were biking and skating and hanging out with friends on the street and having trouble about drugs and whatnot. And
That's all
Yeah.
happening now. But they just have like another they just have
right now
another
the
layer.
kids are on their houses and playing Fortnite and Minecraft and
Yeah, more of
It's,
that. Yeah, there's more of that. But there's still people doing drugs in the street. It's still happening. There's still hope.
we should make a Foot Clan.
It's like we need a shredder to start collecting all the troubled youth, and then
I could start learning martial arts. We can do this. I got to be better than all you guys, though. Like, that's the shredder. He's got to be the best at the martial arts to keep everybody in line.
I love that.
Even
You need, a
Tatsu.
troubled, you need a troubled past.
That's true. Did you see the backstory on the Shredder? Pretty awesome, man.
Orokusaki.
Yeah. Where like apparently his
Orale.
wife or something got killed.
No. He Shredder had a two. He was. What was the other dude's name? Splinter's master. Anyway, 10 points.
He was part of a clan though, right?
Yeah.
Yoshi?
He's part of a clan. I was watching a YouTube guy like give a backstory on him, how his helmet was supposed to be indestructible or like
Yeah, they're
super
both-
strong helmet.
I didn't know the history of the helmet, but I know that it was a little bit of it that it was the helmet. Shredder's helmet was a relic from his clan,
Yeah.
the centuries old, that was passed down onto him, and and whoever is the leader of the clan, wears it or whatever.
Right.
He
Yeah,
called Hamato Yoshi.
Hamato Yoshi
That's yeah.
de
He was the
Oaxaca.
master of the turtles. That it was interesting because in the movie, they make it a rat that was actually learning kung fu
It's all-
from his master. yeah. And in the
Seemed pretty legit. Seemed
Yeah, in the
legit.
comics, I think Hamato Yoshi actually turned into a rat because of this green goo, whatever toxic shit.
Yeah.
Corona.
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 One of the 90s.
We're laughing now.
Oh,
Yeah. Everybody out there, M90. Yeah, we're laughing now on the show when we're all, half of us are dead, and
More lizard people.
worldwide pandemic.
We're already dead inside.
Randy's gonna be all right. He lives out in the sticks. He doesn't have to do
Yeah,
anything.
I live on a mountain in the middle of nowhere.
You're just gonna.
Wait, really?
Bye.
You can go. You just go kill an elk and you'll be all right. You'll be good.
Actually, I actually came from China, and I came right back, and I basically just self-contained myself. I'm okay, but I'm still doing it. It's almost like self-containment or contaminate, whatever it is totally normal for us, freelance artists.
Yeah.
I feel natural. It feels
we're on
natural.
quarantine. Constantly
Well,
on
I'm getting a
quarantine.
little,
Yeah.
I'm getting a little stir crazy. It's been about over a month. I've been just by myself with my 2 cats in the house.
I couldn't do it, bro. You're an
Where are
animal.
the cats, by the way?
What? What are the what?
Where are the cats, by the way? I mean, I don't see
they're,
them.
they're not in here because I don't want them to bug me. So I'm just in here.
They turn into cats, ninja cats.
Hey, see, there you go. There's an idea. There's an idea. Name them
Open it
after. You can name them after contemporary artists. instead, like the ones that paint blue on the canvas and everybody loves it. All right, I think we chatted a good amount about this stuff. Who would like to expose themselves to the camera first?
Whoa.
Yeah,
Already exposed.
yeah, it's that kind of show.
I didn't know. I didn't sign up for this.
Yeah, I mean, you could stand up, right? Right?
Okay, I'll go.
Where
You
your
gotta play
camera's
some
mobile?
music.
Yeah, I can play some music for you. You want me to beatbox? All right. Alex, Popa,
Yeah.
go first. Alex is a regular on the show. He's gonna wow us with some amazing. He's gonna expose his shredder to us.
Oh boy.
That sounds so dirty.
Give me your shredder. Ooh, look at that.
Wow.
Damn.
He looks pissed.
I like the lighting.
Yeah, I like that smoke, or fog or mist, whatever the hell that is.
It's a cool pose too.
It's a pissed mist.
Pit mist, pissed
Pissed mist.
for
Pissed
short.
mist? What?
Pissed.
Just
He's so pissed that he's, relieving mist.
Pissed and mist,
He's farting mist.
and he's in a pit, and it's mist. So it's just,
Like the red mist?
I don't know. Tell us about it. Take us on the journey.
Well, I was thinking, as usually, I like to, twist up the story, the everything about the character,
Mhm.
based on the original concept. I just, I like bad guys, because they're more intriguing than the good ones. And I decided to go differently, something like Shredder finally kills the Master, the Splinter, and then goes. Then he goes, with the sewers for the Turtles, and then give them the option: join me or die. And they eventually gonna join him.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah. So this is the moment when he gets into the source and gives them the options. So I also worked on his not too much on his legs armor, because since he's a fighter, he needs more. He doesn't need any more too much armor on the legs, because he needs to jump fast or move fast or kick fast. I changed his shoulders because I wanted to go with different scheme, and I also like to change his mask, his helmet, because I like the one in the movie, the original one, but for me it felt way too big. From a side it felt like a upside down bucket. So
Well, that's how samurai masks are, or helmets rather.
Yeah.
They're
yeah, I know, but you cannot fight quite well. It's not that practical. It's more like for show.
If you got a sword, it helps. I think there's a reason
well,
why
I
they
think-
had him
I
like
think-
that.
I think what he's trying to say is he's more of a ninja, right? Like his character is more sneaky.
Yeah.
You can't sneak around with a giant helmet.
That's
It's
true.
for a warrior.
And also, like, if you think about it, the Shredder as a whole is just a bad design. He's wearing a samurai helmet.
Yeah.
So you're going to be
Yeah.
fighting people with swords, and you're not going to be very mobile in the ways that, like, rolling around and stuff like that. You're gonna be striking with a sword if you're wearing an apparatus like that.
And
Whereas
he's got so many blades, bro. That's the point. He shreds people.
I love the mask. I love the mask, man.
Yeah, the mask is dope.
Very, very cool.
And I went from a different. He has he's blind with one eye, because in the movie when he takes off his mask, he has just like a small scar. So I went bigger,
Oh, that's awesome.
and that's why his half of the face is covered with a mask.
Nice.
And I kind of get rid of the those semi whatever claws are up from these his shoulder pads, because those are not practical either, because if he was about to, let's just say, lift up his arms, he would just impale himself. So nope.
Yeah, like if he's gonna like his main weapons are the claws on his hands and legs, right?
Exactly,
So
yeah.
so if he's gonna have the stuff on his shoulders, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I agree. Good idea taking those out, especially for your type of shredder.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Of course.
I like the design because it reminds me of if you look at the body of a teenage of a turtle,
Yeah.
you can see that the chest is actually like separated from the body, so it kind of reminds me that, and it looks cool from that on. Like it reminds me of a bad turtle, like a went rogue and whatnot, but it has its own personality, and it's like a super badass.
Slash.
Yeah. Cool.
Adrian Blom in the chat says the mask is traditional shinobi. Is it?
The original, it's some sort of.
Which mask? The
The
mask.
one in the movie. The one in the movie.
Is it? It's not. It's not a ninja mask. It's definitely not a ninja. That's a samurai's mask.
Oh, that means mine.
No, in the movie.
The
So I'm
faceplate, right?
Oh, in the movie.
yeah.
It's not,
I don't know. I'm confused.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm confused.
He's not. He just quit talking. He's just leaving us hanging. He's like, yeah. He's all. By the way, like the coronavirus is outside, and then he just quits talking.
Mine. I think he's talking about mine. I
Okay.
just looked up for a shinobi mask, and it's similar.
Did you take some shinobi? Did you do some research, find some shinobi influence in order to incorporate in the mask? I don't know what shinobi looks like.
No, I didn't. Everything I do, I try to rely less on references, except when it needs something to be accurate or historically accurate or something. But other than that, I'm just using my imagination.
I think that's for the best. If you're an artist, like for anybody that's watching that is not an artist, it helps you find like bigger shapes without leaning on reference too much. Because if you just got a bunch of reference and you're trying to make something cool out of that, you often lean on your mind's just going to want to lean on the reference more. Like you're going to want to like do whatever someone else already figured out, and you're not going to come with like a cool new idea because of that. I think the best way to find a reference is, or not even reference, just inspiration, is like going on a walk or something, and you come back and you got something.
Exactly. Because it's not bad per se to have some references, but if you rely only on references, you kind of limit your imagination.
True. Yeah.
Yeah, the sketch phase, I think, no references, but then like as soon as you got to figure stuff out, or how's this kind of thing look, or what's that leg muscle look like, or what's this.
Oh yeah, that part, yes.
Then reference is awesome. It's great.
I think that when you don't use reference, you're more free to show what you really wanted or what you intended to show, over what the reference is pushing you towards.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, because it's a truer vision. Yeah.
Yeah, you're losing control to the reference of who's more in charge, the reference for you.
Exactly.
So
yeah, without the less reference, when you draw from imagination, that's your PowerPoint. No, less is more in a way. So yeah.
Actually, I love the pose. It's very, very cool.
Adrian Blom says it looks like the mask of the Three Ninja Kids, like the Three Ninjas, like Kick Back, that movie, and then Lotus.
Oh yeah, Three Ninja. Oh my god, that movie.
Lotus Petal says his helmet is definitely more samurai than Shinobi. Joe Musashi from Sega's Shinobi series is a good comparison. Whose helmet? The one that's on the screen right now, or Shredder's?
Just to give
I'll let him. Three ninjas.
I like the Night Stalker kind of look it has, like
Very cool.
almost like Jack the Ripper, like in the fog.
Yeah.
He's quiet. He's so quiet, Lotus Petal. You're just
I love
quiet.
that. That is asymmetric. Very cool.
Wait, what? Not symmetric. The mask?
Yeah.
Yeah. I at first I went with a symmetry, but then I said, oh, it's too obvious, and it was leading towards a, let's just say, a different version of Scorpion's mask. So I decided to change it.
Yeah, good idea. I like the filigree. I'm a big fan of filigree. I always throw it on my stuff just because I don't know if I'm lazy or I really like it or what.
Yeah.
But okay, well, nice piece, man. What would you say? What would you say is your favorite part about your piece?
Let's just say I enjoy doing the pose.
Okay.
Because it's menacing, and it's that kind of a pose that leads or to action or to, let's just say, a peace offering or something. If you come quietly, I'll just stand up. If you don't, I'm ready to cut you up. So it's a pose that I enjoy, and I don't know. Adding the fog and the smoke and the lighting was, the last touch, and it turned out quite interesting. And I didn't know, it's kind of my first doing this, and I'm quite satisfied with it, and I like it.
Bastard Beast in the chat says it's kind of Persian looking. I could see that. Yeah, because it's a little Persian-y from Popa the Impaler.
Well, we're here making new things, right? So
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, we're gonna mix it up, man. We're gonna throw, maybe he's Chinesian, or no, Japanesian,
Yeah.
Papanese, I don't know, Persianese. Anyway, so what do you feel you could have done better, or what would you like after looking at it now and being able to let it breathe? What would you have liked to change?
I'm gonna probably add some bottom lighting, from the I don't know how to say, bounce lighting or something.
Yeah, bounce lighting, yeah.
Bounce reflections.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what I would want to do. I don't want to make it too crowded. I want just the character to stand out, because overall you can understand that it's in an enclosure, in a tight space, in the sewers, and I just don't want to make it too crowded.
Adrian Blom said it would make a good ninja mask for Deathstroke. Yeah, he has got that 50-50 thing going on. I can see that.
Yeah, and I'll probably try out to add some color to see, a color scheme to see how it works. Because I usually work black and white, so.
Yeah, that's okay. It'd be cool just experiment. If I were you, I would experiment with minimalist color. Just like try like color in like, I don't know, 1 or 2 spots, or just I don't know. That's what I'm feeling right now. Who knows? Maybe I'm a dummy. Follow your journey. But yeah, man, nice piece. Good piece. I dig it.
Thanks.
Alex Popa the Impaler. If anybody in the chat wants to check out any of the artists that are on the show, just like we're not named yet. I'm working on getting a different app to where like the names will follow us within, on the screens, and yeah, so you could know who the hell's talking when we're talking, but that's in the future. But right now, if you want to know like who's who, feel free to ask, like who the hell said that. That's okay. We'll just go old school for now. But anyway, good piece, man.
Thank you.
Love it. We're gonna move on to the greatest artist in the world, Randy Tironi.
Oh, you're gonna move to me? Okay.
Yeah, you're next, brother. The greatest artist in the world.
Okay. Hello.
You have some Corona.
Corona.
Yeah, suddenly flared up. Okay, let me see if I remember how to share a screen on. Okay, so I want to warn you. I wanted to make a shredder that was
Good.
a real threat to the turtles. Something that they've never had to face before.
Okay.
And that is
I like.
tax season.
I like. Oh shit. Oh shit. That looks dangerous as hell. Is that turtle blood?
That's a shredder.
9,000.
9,000.
You are the greatest artist in the world.
I wanted to be able to take it from a different perspective.
It's thinking outside the box.
I don't think that the turtles are too good at their finances, and they're gonna need the shredder. It would be very.
Well, you would think that shredder would be beneficial then.
Oh, the pizza
I would,
invoice.
but- anyway, that's just a joke. That's not really what I did.
Oh.
Damn that booty.
Whoa!
Ho ho ho.
Well, hello.
That shredder.
So
Instagram shredder girl.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to have fun, guys.
Is that real?
Just trying to have fun.
Is that real?
What do you mean? Is that real?
No, I'm just kidding.
The fitness model.
Multiple questions.
No, it's because you're the greatest
Did you
artist in
really-
the world. We're gonna have multiple questions. This is just part of the part of the gig.
I could have taken that multiple ways. I could have been like, "Is that real?" As in, did I make it and just like not get it from somewhere, or are those real on that she's got? Or
That's why it was funny because it had 7 meanings. That's why. That's
yeah, like a whole bunch of meanings. Like
Yeah.
So anyway,
bastard.
I just wanted to. Go ahead.
All right, go on.
I'm just trying something new. The last time I was on the show, it seemed like everybody kind of was free to do what they wanted to do. So I wanted to come out and try something. I just didn't want to come in and just make a shredder that was had 3 blades instead of 2, or slightly more spikes or way more spikes. I don't know. Just want to do something a little different. I know a sexy gender bender is not the greatest thing either at this time either, but I just wanted to try something, just shake it up.
Adrian Blom
And that
says,
Shredder?
let me guess. Shredder is Splinter's ex-girlfriend. Yes. We got, what is it called? Like animal sex? What is that called? What is it?
Zoophilia? Zoophilia?
Animality.
Yeah,
Bestiality.
Whoa.
Wins. All right. Flawless victory. All
Well,
right.
she can do it anytime, so my
Go
body's
on.
ready.
We're enamored with your sex shredder. Keep going.
Okay. Yeah, you don't want to get into a bad confrontation with her.
Kind of do.
Yeah, but it could cost you.
Yeah, we
It might
all
be
want-
worth it.
Might be worth it. Like, cost you more than you're willing to.
I don't think
Ben. Okay. All right. So, I mean, this was quickly done. So, I mean, I really would like to go in and polish it up, add in more detail to the armor and stuff, and also maybe work on the design in certain areas a little bit better. But especially down here, it's kind of very what's it called? Just very basically blobby. So, what do you guys think?
I like those shoes actually.
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah, like go back to them. Like the shoe design, like the bottom of it, like that's cool. Like I really like that. Like how the heels kind of move into like the double toe, and then it has like those just the little razors on the top. Nothing too crazy. I like that.
Thanks.
Yeah. Lotus Fell says Shredder turns out to be Kanoichi? What is that? I don't know what that is. You're gonna have to be more.
I don't know.
You're gonna have to explain your crap, Lotus Petal, because
I'm gonna.
nobody knows what you're talking about.
Konnichiwa?
Hello, Mr. Coyote. All right. Are you googling? You're googling it right now. I'm gonna Google it.
I'm googling it.
You're on. You're not. I'll Google it for you. OICHI.
Like I like the overall design and everything, but I think like the pose.
Oh, it's just a female ninja. That's all. Sorry. Go on.
Yeah.
Bit of I think if like if Randy, if you had her like facing like front view, like a front view, we would be able to see a little bit more of the silhouette or whatever. But I see the design. You can see it through how you have it in a side view. Like her alluring like look kind of like throws you off.
Exactly. I was thinking the same thing.
But it's like it's a good design. You should like had like a different angle.
Yeah, that's the something most.
Overall though, it's like it's done well. It's like
Thank you.
like even the colors you have, like you just have to like beef them up, like the armor, and kind of just like like the value, the gradients. You got it though.
Thank you. I would just definitely, man. I definitely want to make more views of this, more angles, so you can see the design better. Which is I don't know. I just want to try something fun, and I went with something funner, like just like a T pose or like a standing pose. I do standing poses all the time, so it was kind of nice to just do something that was a bit more posed. So I would definitely go back and do that though. Take your advice and go back and make a like a front 3/4 angle, so I can get as much as I can out of it. I agree.
I like that stringy mesh on the arms too. The stringy mesh and the shoes. Those are my favorite.
Thanks.
I also think like just maybe doing like an alternate version of the same one you have here, but just like make her like face like have pure spikes or something. Make something like
like it's covered
to kind of kind of like like a spike mask, but like just.
That's it right there. Oh.
This one? Are you talking about that one?
That one.
No,
that's it.
No, the one you have. Yeah, the other one with the what?
Damn.
No, the original. Not not.
No, not that one. This one.
Oh, that's fun. No, that's cool too.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, but yeah, like Rudy's saying, I'm almost feeling like if you did like a version where her entire face is like shut off and like metal and then like cool designs in it and stuff, that would be cool too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Reminds me of. Do you remember Witchblade?
Oh yeah, Witchblade. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
I love that show.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a cool head.
The armor was like kind of super spikes and whatnot.
Yeah. What was the male alternative to that?
Yeah,
Darkness. Darkness.
Yeah, Darkness. Oof, my favorite. Like.
Here's a kind of like that going on.
No, I don't like that one. That one's looks like a motorcycle helmet.
Yeah.
Get rid of
That's
it.
what I was.
Trash it. Throw it in the trash.
I was trying to avoid it. I wanted to show a little bit of her face. Like I know that the Shredder face, what like the helmet one he has, kind of covers her entire face. I wanted to have one where she's you can see some of her face.
Yeah. Well.
Anyway.
It's a she. So she will show some.
She's hot. I like it. Adrian Blom in the chat says, I normally hate gender bending, but this is an awesome shredder.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And what about product? What about product bending?
I like that.
Turning into a product.
Actually, I think like if you start ripping, if you actually had a logo similar to that, you could totally rip on it. And people would probably like it.
I think it'd be funny if you had like turtles here, like it points right here. It says turtles go here.
No, that might be too much. That's like talking to a lawyer. You'd be talking to a lawyer then, but you get away with the samurai.
Yeah.
Actually,
Anyway.
do you remember, James, on the show, they actually mentioned they pitch a female Ninja Turtle,
Oh yeah,
but
yeah, and
it didn't
then
work.
no, they did do it. They went through with it,
Yeah, they did do it.
and it was horrible. It was such a bad idea.
It was horrible.
They've had Slash is the fifth turtle. Oh, real quick in the chat, I'm getting a little light on my mic, and I want to make sure that I'm not extremely loud to everybody above the other people talking on the channel. Do I sound all right?
You
But-
sound
Sounds good.
Okay, but sometimes it comes different on YouTube and stuff. Like will be cool. You guys can hear me, but it's like crazy. Like either I'm real quiet or I'm too loud. Like I haven't found the
No,
sweet spot.
You sound crisp.
Crisp, I like that. Crisp is a nice word.
Hey, did I cut out a while ago?
No, I
Or
don't.
like a
You
few
sound
minutes?
you sound pretty good.
All right, because my thing kept showing like red, like poor connection or whatever. Then if it's back, it's like
No, you're in the green now. You know your connection's fabulous today. Crisp,
All right.
crispy.
Crisp. That's the
Thanks.
word of the day.
Okay, so Randy, what would you say your favorite part about your design is?
It's assets.
That booty dough.
Hey, you're spending too much time up in that mountain.
Yeah, bro. Come down off
I
the
know.
mountain, bro.
Yeah, I know. All right. Well, I don't want to take up any more time on this one, so
No. What would you say? This is part of the process. I would like to know your favorite part of your design. In all reality.
I like. Well, it's sad. I liked her face, and I also liked, I guess, the pose and the fact that she kind of coming off like she has a personality.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I like about it.
Yeah,
The-
I could totally see a sexy shredder working. Totally. Yeah.
Yep.
Have you guys seen Sexy Rengar
I don't
from
know.
like
No.
League of Legends? You haven't seen that? You should
No.
check that out.
Everybody's
This-
googling.
I'm doing
It's-
that now.
It's fapping. It's fappening now.
The female Rengar, like
later
there you
tonight.
go. Later tonight.
It's on my watch list.
You'll see what I'm watching.
Holy shit. Why did I look that up now?
It's
You're gonna
good, though.
get
It's a
you're
good- I
gonna
think
get
it's a good
computer
design.
STDs.
I think it's a good design though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not to get off topic too much because we do got to move through everybody else. What would you have liked to improve about your design? Like, what do you think you fell short on?
I think that all the armor needs to be like totally like checked. It needs to be really more methodically figured out for like it to
Oh,
be more orientable.
For
And,
functionality
maybe
and all that.
More,
Rather-
more like look like it's from the Foot Clan, and it needs to like this. The sword looks like I just kind of threw it in there, and it just I'm very picking it apart, but it needs to have more functionality and design to look more like it belongs. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah. Fair enough. Well, nice piece, man.
Thank you.
Excellent piece.
Bravo.
Thank you guys.
We
And
got
on to the next person.
on
The
to
next
Ed's
great-
Fox. Why,
You have one coronavirus.
why does everybody have a square in front of their face? What's happening? Do you guys see that on whoever's
I see a
watching?
black. I see a black screen.
Yeah.
I see a black screen.
Okay.
Oh, I see like a triangle.
Okay, I'm gonna refresh, and you guys stay in, and hopefully we'll.
Yeah, mine glitched out.
I'm freaked out. You guys too?
Totally black.
It's like, it's totally black. Hey, how about everybody in the chat? What do you
Oh,
guys see?
there we go.
It's
Whoa, dude, he just.
We got Darth
It's the
Vader
Corona.
happening.
It's glitching like crazy on mine.
I'm sorry, guys.
it's the Corona cyber virus.
Cyber virus.
It's
All right.
It's mutated. It's gone. It's gone digital.
It's gone rogue.
Okay. So everybody in the chat,
Transcended.
please refresh your just refresh the screen, and we'll all rejoin.
I'm gonna refresh the
Okay.
Geez, I just tried refreshing, but it's still busted.
It's still busted. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna take a little. We're not gonna take a break, but we're gonna move to another. We're gonna move to Hangouts, and hopefully that works okay. Here, sorry for the delay, everybody. Well, we got this is weird, right? Look at us.
That's weird.
I don't know
There's
why.
a lot of triangles.
It's the Illuminati.
And they're not even. Yeah, it's the Illuminati.
Illuminati confirmed.
Gone digital, guys.
But it's the Chrome. I've
Yeah,
seen it,
it's
The coronavirus.
All right. So I'm gonna put the link in our super secret artist group, and I want you guys to all grab it. Okay.
I think next time the scientists are going to be much more careful how they name these things.
Yeah.
Why? They're not. They don't care about like stock options. All right. So
It caught on too easy with that name.
So you guys.
Wait.
Whoops! Crap! Wrong one.
Wait, James, where are you posting this new link?
I'm.
On the Facebook group?
Yeah, the Monstieur artist group.
Alright.
I'll look for it there.
I'm
Okay.
gonna restart my browser.
Yeah, me
Yeah,
too.
my browser's.
It's not their browser. It's Jitsi,
Yeah.
guys. It happened to all of us. We all got the coronavirus.
Yeah.
It's not
I
the
can see it in a
browser.
moment.
We all have the same issue.
See you on the other side.
Alright.
Oh. Okay, guys. It's just me now. Sorry. Hello. Feel ask me questions. I'm here. And lonely and scared.
No, you're okay.
Oh, we got more people in here? Oh, you're still in Jitsi? Get out of Jitsi. Get out of that.
Yeah, just 1 second.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we're back. We're coming in.
Yep.
Thank goodness for backup, right?
Yep.
I don't know what happened with the browser.
Yeah, I don't know either. But we're
Easy.
you're up anyway, Eds Fox.
Okay.
It wasn't the browser, it was Jitsi. Something's wrong with Jitsi.
It's le virus.
Are we waiting for the
Sexy.
the other ones?
No, just go. Just go.
All right,
and then
all right.
we'll hopefully they find us by the time things are
They
supposed
can
to
come.
happen.
All right. Where do I share my screen? Share screen. Okie dokie, artichoke.
You find it?
Yeah. So can you see my screen?
I can.
Yep.
Could you zoom out a little bit because the it's cropped on where everybody can view it on the channel.
What?
It's cropped like the way that the screen is cropped on the channel. They can't see the whole view of it. You need to zoom out a little bit so anybody that's watching can see the whole thing.
Oh shit, that's awesome.
Hey, James.
Yeah.
I'm gonna share it again.
Now?
Sorry.
What's happening? I don't know what's happening.
No, it's okay.
I'm gonna share the screen again. Yeah. I hope it works.
There's a little baby.
You can do one thing. Press F on Photoshop, then tab. There you go.
So yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, it's nice, man.
All right. Well, I've had like a little process for these two guys, but I have a third guy, so just wait for it.
Okay. Well, zoom out once again so people can see it on the channel because the screen's bigger on this. So you'll see what I mean. Just zoom out, and I'll tell you when you're good. The size is good because they can only see his waist right now.
Oh.
Okay, there you go. That's a good size.
All right. So first I was thinking of Shredder as a warrior, with this like cool armor and whatnot. But and the armor like it's like a bone armor, but this is more like a concept because I love armors and I love helmets and I love suits. So this was like a first attempt. I was looking for shapes and a bit of understanding the character.
Mm-hmm.
And well, I came up with this. Then I did this. Just is like just a sketch with a flat color. I don't know if you guys remember this movie called it's like a super underrated and underground movie called Cashern.
Yeah, I was just thinking about the same thing right now. Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
Well,
Oh, it's an awesome movie. It's based
Yeah,
on old school anime.
all right. I didn't know that. Well then, I was thinking of the movie because it has like this cool like in the face, piece that yeah. So I did this because I think of this character as a samurai, like a super sneaky guy, like super fast and hunter, and this with the hair and the ponytail and whatnot.
So
Your
Shredder. What time period is your Shredder in?
Well, I was thinking of the samurai period.
Okay, that's more fun, I think. If you actually made the turtles start then, that's kind of fun.
Yeah, actually, I put like a shell, like
that's
he hunts.
I noticed that. Yeah.
He hunts turtles and whatnot. Yeah, I was looking at the character and they drew Shredder with a spike with a spear. It is a kind of interesting weapon, and of course one of the main like things on Shredder is the cape, like purple cape. It's like super Shredder. But then I move into something else, and I think you're gonna like this.
Oh,
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I move into like this creature monster because
Can you move it down a little bit, please? And zoom out just a tad. Just a tad. No, that was in. Zoom out. There we go. That's the sex shot.
Badass.
I was there. Yes.
You can go a little bit bigger if you want.
I was reading that Shredder he made the Fulcran, and that he was like a very upset with Hamato Yoshi, and then he started the Foot Clan and made all this like shitty stuff on New York because they were on New York. Why the hell not? And they have like all this poison, this green glue that make toxic,
Yeah,
so I was thinking of, well, why does he not like transforms into a monster just as Bebop and Rokoso and Steady? And well, I was thinking of this like a monster demon Shredder character, like he's super badass. And then I made you guys are seeing this?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it looks nice, man.
And then I did the version with the helmet
Oh,
Whoa.
shit.
That's cool.
Thanks. So I was like thinking because Shredder has this mask, right? And actually I made this like Shredder like
Oh yeah. See
yeah.
what you did there.
So it has double
I see what
purpose.
you did
You
there.
can shred cheese there,
Perfect.
and you can put the mask on. Why not? Why not?
Some queso.
Yeah,
Did you-
queso.
did you photograph
Everything's
Yeah.
better con queso.
You made a quesadilla and
Yeah.
with
Multiple
demonic
uses.
spice?
yeah, and with chorizo and whatnot. So
Con chorizo,
So,
yeah.
With chorizo,
Yeah.
man.
Y camote. All right. Anyway,
so this is the final
Tortuga.
delicious tacos. So this is the final version of the shredder.
Love it.
Yeah, hope you guys see.
Badass.
yeah, nice work,
So-
man. So,
Thanks.
so what would you say your favorite part about what you did is?
Well, I had a lot of fun doing this. I think my favorite is the her body, his body. His body is like badass. Like he's like a combination between a bull and a monster and a demon, and it's like all this combination of monsters, and then you put this armor on, and well this.
No, he's
That well, I
thick
describe
with
all of
three
it, but yeah, I had a lot of fun doing the his body and the claws. Oh man, that was a pain. But yeah,
yeah. You can tell that you had a lot of fun. You did good work. You definitely put more love into this one than you did in your previous versions. So
yeah. I got like super inspired.
that's awesome, man. It's always refreshing to find the zone. What would you say your like the thing that you think you could have improved on? Looking at it now, like what do you think you could have done different?
I think I got a little overwhelmed on the details, but I think I would love to make a version with a big shield. I would love like a shield like this big
Turtle
shield.
shell.
Yeah, or yeah, why not? Like a shield that covers his arm and part of the body. I would like to do that, but I didn't at the time. And well, I will change this part at the end. I look at the part that is kind of I don't know groin cover. I don't know. I will change it later maybe. Put some details here. Maybe some marks. I actually googled the kanji, and this kanji means the Foot Clan.
Oh, okay,
Okay.
that's cool.
Yeah, I was like, I wanna put something like a reference there.
Yeah,
So that's that. I hope you liked it.
yeah, nice work, man. Good job. Yay!
Yeah.
All right, so
Excellent work, man.
the format's a little different now. Let's go to Rudy. You ready to rock, Rudy? You want me to share it, or do you want to do the thing?
I don't want to risk it with my connection or
Is your
whatever.
connection a little janky? All right, here I am.
Yeah, I sent you the stuff. Yeah.
I know, I got it. I'm ready for you. I'm ready, willing,
All right.
and
I remember Roddy Piper.
Rude Dog. You're on.
All right.
Oh.
Can you go to the planets first? Like I think I named like 1 and 2.
We're gonna. Here.
Yeah, that one.
Whoa.
Yeah, like I try to go
Rudy went nuts. This is Shredder.
kind of.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm
I
just
feel
kidding.
like a weird kind of like universe where it's a sci-fi twist.
Nice.
Shredder's an alien, and he's like from a planet that's purely made of metal. Like
Holy shit.
and Krang is the mind that he's basically sculpting the planet with his mind, and Shredder is like an automaton, like being controlled, like the Foot Clan and all that. It's all gonna be created by like metallic, kind of like T1000 type of like, but it's all stemming from the brain of Krang. So
Damn.
it's pretty weird. Like so it's like a whole planet of like this weird metallic technology, and if you look at the planet, I mean the piece with the
Next one.
yeah, you get oh no the other wait I clicked.
We got this
Sorry,
one
wait.
and this
Where
one.
am I? The first one, like way in the horizon in space, that's the planet, the turtle planet, like a primitive
over here.
kind of a reptilian, kind of prehistoric looking planet. So they're running out of resources, and they're, and I even made the kind of like the citadels or like the spikes pointing that direction where they're gonna eventually take over. So Shredder's kind of like Thanos, kind of like he wants to take over, but he's really like a puppet being controlled by Krang, and Krang's gonna like be inside the core of the planet, like with his mind, power. He's just like a brain, like the last of its kind, like an extinct creature. It's like, so he's like controlling all this shit, like it's crazy. It's like
Yeah, you're blowing my mind, dude.
Yeah, man, I was like,
try to go
wow.
like I wanted to go kind of like cinematic, but still, and I kept the colors like the purple in space, like kind of like Shredder colors, purple
James,
and a little
can
light
you
blue.
switch to your screen?
We are on my screen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta click on
It works different in this.
Right, I just because everybody like shows up when they speak.
Oh no, you got to click on the screen you want to see. That's how it goes.
All right.
Okay, so since we had the little interim, someone said something very very important in the chat. Adrian Blom said, "Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles have the foot, and Marvel has the hand." Okay, that's it. That's all I got. All right, go.
Nice.
But, yeah. Now, if you go to the second planet concept, this one was more just like a secondary idea of like the planet, where in the very top is going to be like Krang. Well, I had this idea, but I might not go with it. But Krang is inside that top little like brain, and I wanted to make it kind of look like a skull, that top like little watchtower or whatever, almost like an eyeball, like the thing we later.
So is this like a small planet, or is this like
This is
or
like
is Krang huge?
This is like a medium size. The other one's a bigger one. This is just a different take on the planet. It's not like just a variation or whatever.
What would you say the size of this is? Like a meteor, like a
Kind of like a
meteor.
Yeah, like a meteor. This could also even be like a vehicle if I wanted it to be. Like, it could be traveling to go scout, the turtle planet.
Cool.
I have a whole idea for the turtles. Like I'll show it in the next show. I have environment like concepts of each turtle like in their like habitat, and their structures look like their weapons. Like Donatello's is like a watchtower, kind of like a stick or whatever. He's like an observer, and then Raphael's like a king. In the desert planet, he's all by himself. And
you did some mushrooms before you worked on this one.
Yeah, some weird shit. I went deep. I was trying to like.
You were peeking and just started writing stuff down. I dig it, man.
It started just like with just random sketches, and I started thinking of like in like a different take of like kind of like space opera meets like fantasy, like all this weird.
No,
shit.
I dig it. That's fun, man. Lotus Petal in chat says all you needed was a design for Shredder, and you just designed an entire epic backstory. Holy crap, this is amazing.
I even have. I showed James Krang. I already have some stuff like fleshed out. But I did a giant, the turtle planet. They worship a giant. When there's an eclipse, a giant rat comes out of a cave, like a kraken, and that's their weapon to fight like any intruder, like Shredder. Eventually, when it gets to that planet. So like in the four turtles are like four kings of four corners of their planet. So and then I even went farther where
Jesus
April
Christ.
O'Neil is like a goddess of that world, like a mystical force. So it's like magic versus technology, and Krang is like the bad guy.
But
Just
is
all
is her name April O'Neil on the planet? That seems like
Oh, I'm changing the name.
it's like her name's Nancy or something, you know, like
O'Neillia.
O'Neillia, yeah.
Amelia?
Yeah.
O'Neillia, yeah, that's a good one. There you go.
Yeah, that's a good one.
All right, Adrian Blom says, write this shit down and pitch it for a movie. Get on it. Get on it.
I'm gonna set it up like to have on my portfolio site. When I set it up, I'll have it like just like a
Do
little
it, yeah.
pitch thing, just to show people like how far, like, just to get better at making world building.
Do some more mushrooms and keep it going.
Yeah, and this is like the kind of like just one take on how Shredder would look like all metallic. I just did a bunch of ZBrush passes, little like renders, and I'm gonna keep working on it to make it pop out more, like more colors, more. It's kind of too gray.
Ooh.
It's like liquid metal kind of, and it helped me because like in 3D programs there's always like reflective surfaces and stuff, so I didn't have to like try to make them humanized. But in my mind I was thinking like he's just like a sculpture. He's created by Krang's mental brain power that can create like realities and shit, kind of like like a god.
Yeah, I see.
So he's just like he's a tool of destruction for Krang.
Yeah, I see like moving like metal within Mercury. That's kind of cool. Tell me about the spikes in his face, or is that just an aesthetic?
Yeah,
choice?
he has spikes coming out of his cheeks. Like it's like everything is fused. Like his helmet, it's all like one piece. And then when I did it in Dynamic Mesh and ZBrush, it was all one piece. So I was like, it kind of just worked out.
Oh, okay, right on, man. Well, what's this right here?
That's like gonna be kind of like his camera, like a webcam, kind of for Krang to see wherever he's at, kind of like just a observing device type of thing, and it pops out in front of his chest, kind of like Tony Stark,
I thought it was like a connection with Crank, like something
Sexual. I can see that.
Yeah, like something like, I don't know, like a blog or something, like
a hard drive.
Yeah, like he came to Crank, and Crank has like this tentacle, and he connects into Shredder, like a blog. Right.
Yeah, like a Cordia.
Right. That's cool, man.
Or like the human centipede.
Whoa! Why'd you take it there, man?
All right, so tell us about this.
I can't get that image now.
Can I tell you something 1 second?
Whoa!
It is just like a concept of like Shredder's ship, like his main ship to go scout planets, or his army can probably be in the ship.
Man, nice,
Rudy.
nice chip.
Rudy,
I
it's
just-
amazing. I love it. I have to go though. I have prior
Oh, what?
engagement, and it took. The show took a lot longer than it could for me on my schedule, so I have to get going. And it was really good to see you guys. Okay.
Nice to
No
meet you,
problem,
man.
man.
Yeah,
Nice to meet you. And
Nice to
Rudy,
meet you,
awesome.
Randy.
Yes, thank you guys. I hope it was really fun while we did.
That's
okay?
Randy Torini
Thank
leaving,
you.
everybody. Or Tironi.
All right,
It's-
Randy.
If you want to piss him off, call him Torini.
Yes, he does it on purpose.
Um,
He's good at pressing buttons. Dude, Rudy, awesome job. Okay.
Thank you, man.
All right,
Thank
Have
love
a
you.
great Sunday.
I love
Good
you.
job too, man.
All right, guys. Bye bye.
I love
Thank
you.
you
Take care,
so
man.
much.
Bye.
I love you.
Yes, me too.
Okay, thank you. Finally. Why does it take you 4 I love yous before I hear it?
So this is basically just like the ship design, and just through like photo texture and then some other stuff, just to give the idea how it would look, like film work or some shit, like in a movie. And, through from like lens flare type of thing, just to give it
Nice.
that J.J. Abrams feel.
Gotta have the
Actually,
lens
I
flare.
was having like Protoss vibe,
Um,
like a from
Protoss.
StarCraft. Yeah, Protoss.
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
sci-fi. Yeah.
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 You know what
Very
I want?
nice. Very nice.
Thank you.
Do you know what you need right now? For all this, a producer. And make a movie because I would watch the fuck out of it. Jesus
Totally.
Christ. This is something
I
totally
think that's.
different.
I think when we make concepts and stuff, we have to kind of treat it like we are when it's for ourselves, or just like for this kind of like forum to get better and just practice whatever.
Yeah.
I think we have to take it like really far now because to give us that edge and to think like create the things that you wish you could see in the big screen, that we have the capabilities to actually make it look like pre-production to a thing that could be something, and that's basically what we see in movies. People are doing it. We're doing it. We can do it too. We can push it too.
Yeah, of
to
course.
high
It's easiest
levels.
to share anything, which is a blessing and a curse at the same time, because competition is that much more as well. So,
Yeah.
what would you say your favorite part about your design is, Rudy?
That I was able to. It was like a jumping off point. Shredder, like just thinking about like his material, like what he would be like metallic, and I started thinking about a planet, and I started doing just the idea of Shredder and just the word shredded, like a shredded world, and then like pure metal, and then it just started all connecting. I don't know, it just started going off of that. But
So the fact that kind of you went on a mushroom trip with it really,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
you appreciated how much it kind of opened your mind as you went through the process. That's cool,
because
man.
I was thinking like Guardians of the Galaxy. I was thinking about all these John Carter of Mars, all these different things, and I try to like kind of mix it and give it that vibe. And overall, with the design of like the model, like again, like thanks to this show, I was able to get back into ZBrush and just like treat everything like a production instead of like fine art, how I used to think, like when I would kind of like stay too kind of too precious with like the art of it, and now it's more like I'm treating it like a production, like
Yeah, it sticks a fire into your butt.
yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so for sure, yeah. Who's on the phone? Who's on the phone? No Nintendo. No Nintendo, bro. Anyway, yeah, good piece, man. I dig it.
Thank you.
Que diablos pasa, man? Alright. So, Danny Chukasenko. I screwed it up. I know I did.
Yeah, it's all right. It's a long
Sarmiento
ass name.
Chukasenko.
You almost got it. That's pretty good.
Baila como Juan la Cubana. Alright, expose yourself to the camera, please.
All right. Share my screen.
Rudy, looking forward to seeing your Krang, man. That's crazy how much you. That's
I'll
cool.
introduce like when I do the crank thing. I'll introduce the other stuff I get to show.
Yeah, that's
Like,
awesome.
The whole world can connect. You can see like the whole world like starting to show up.
Yeah, looking forward to it. All right, Danny, this looks sick.
Whoa.
Right, thanks, man.
Whoa.
So I really liked what everybody did. Let me just start off with that. Now, I think on the next one, if I get to do one with you guys, I'll rather render it. But I focused more on the concept part of the challenge, I guess. And I wanted to do an Aztec shredder, or
I like that.
Mesoamerican.
Nice.
Yeah. It went through a lot of iterations.
I love that green.
Yeah, it's really cool, man.
Thanks, man.
So instead he has like a bone, like
Yeah, you mean the claws, right?
yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to do like saber tooth tiger teeth, like attach it to the gauntlet,
Uh huh.
and No, I almost thought about making them obsidian, and I should have done maybe more concept iterations for the claws, but I don't know. For some reason, saber-tooth teeth, man, they're cool.
Saber-tooth teeth are cool. I do like saber-tooth teeth. So, tell me about like the paint pattern that you got going on, and like the what are the spikes made out of on his shoulders? Are those obsidian?
Yeah. So part of the challenge, I think, was like how to make this guy Aztec looking. So I looked at a lot of Mesoamerican cultures and how they how do I move the
Twix 711 says, "Do the turtles in that world. Throw it out. Get famous." Yeah, dude. If you kept it going with the theme, like I did some turtles. I don't know if people in the chat have seen them before, but like I went off the grid with mine. So if you did some primal turtles, that'd be pretty cool, bro.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty stoked. If I would get to the whole universe, like in the Aztec world or the old world, that'd be dope.
There's so much material. You and Rude Dog can go crazy with this stuff. You go both do mushrooms and just keep going.
Dude, is that peyote, man? It's all about that peyote.
Oh, it's peyote. It's not the mushroom.
Yeah.
You take a different. You go peyote. He goes mushrooms. I dig it.
From DMT.
Why not both? Why not both?
I know both. Oh, I don't know if you. I did have a couple more thumbnails, but I mean, I guess this is good enough to just turn on the other layer. Oh, why is Photoshop not working?
Because you got a cracked version.
We're broke artists, man. Can't afford it.
Shit, I still use CS3. It still works.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't really need anything else if you're painting with it.
Very nice.
I had a couple more thumbnails, but I think ultimately what I went with was, I don't know, more fun. Because the helmet was the hardest part, I think. Because
I like the helmet of the middle one that you did.
which ones?
Go back, Chukasengo.
Go back to the thumbnails.
Yeah. I'm getting dizzy. Yeah, that middle. No, leave that other stuff on. That's making me dizzy.
Oh, okay. You mean the tools and shit.
The background.
No, the top.
Oh,
the
the
bottom
background.
layer. Yeah, the bottom layer.
Yeah.
No, make it visible.
Yeah. No, he's gonna paint it white. That's what he's gonna do.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that middle one is fun. It's got like a big shape, you know. I don't see it being very utilitarian. Like I don't see him being able to like use, but maybe it's like an ornamental piece. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I almost thought you looked like a bug, like that particular.
That's
one.
okay. Yeah, like one of those beetles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be dope. Like a whole bug shredder. Yeah, that'd be dope.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
This
You're
is
welcome.
What, thank you. Dude, I'm gonna take it, man.
I'm gonna rain gold on you right now, and you're gonna take it.
You can't charge me for royalties or anything.
All right, you got it. It's on camera, live, exposed to the world.
Yeah.
Well, right on, man. That's a bitchin'. Like it all speaks for itself. Like it's very well organized. You got various like facial and helmet designs. I like the one that you chose. The Aztec vibe's definitely there. It does look also primal, which is cool too. Like human skulls on his hands and shoulder and all that kind of stuff. Like if people think of Aztecs, they think of virgins being sacrificed on altars and stuff. So that makes sense.
When I saw the Aztec theme and I saw like the green, I was just thinking automatically like an Aztec pyramid with ooze coming out of it, and they worship the ooze or something like that.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
That's the mushrooms.
That's the mushroom making work.
That's the
Yeah,
mushroom.
who's your guy, man? Give me his number.
Yeah, who's your guy? You got the good mushrooms, bro. But yeah, man, good piece. So, what would you say your favorite part about it is?
Just the whole like coming up with ideas. which was also my not favorite thing. Like it's
So you like the
difficult
pain.
coming up with ideas.
You like the
Huh?
pain. You like the pain in the process. The pain in the process.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like just coming up with ideas. Like, oh well, let me not just go with just like the other guy said, a three clawed shredder. Just completely go far out, you know.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Yeah.
And what would you say like the thing that you wish you could have done better?
There's a couple of things like the problem solving. Just the way that the claws are made with it's just a little piece of string that's tying them together right now. The teeth. I mean, maybe figure out how could I construct the gauntlet better so it works.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know, put some sort of gauze bandages around it. I don't know. It's all about like iteration. So if I had taken more time to do more, that would have been good. So I would have liked to render it. I think that I'll do that for the next one. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Uh-huh.
No, I dig it.
Badass.
Well, really nice work, man.
Cool, man.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, super cool work.
Yeah, you should go on and do the Krang and then the turtles and then the April.
Well, next we're doing Krang, so if you're on for that one, you're welcome to
Yeah,
join in
be
and
down.
continue either continue the motif or change it entirely. I think people dig it either way. So
Feels like a game design, like for a video game would be crazy to see this. Like the Aztec take, like a almost like a multiverse, some kind of alternate reality.
You should do the whole series.
That would be fun.
I would like to see April O'Neil.
yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah.
I think I agree. If you probably if you did a series, it'd catch more traction than
Just a single one.
the single one. Yeah,
I
guaranteed.
would love to render one of those.
April O'Neil, huh?
I'm gonna grab Randy's concept
Yeah,
names.
I would
Put
love
April
to.
O'Neil on there.
I would really love to render Randy's April or Shredder. Yeah. Anyway,
The sexy shredder.
sex bots. Anyway, great piece.
Thanks, man.
We're gonna move on to Cabron. Me. So me, I kind of went with the
Wow.
Sick.
like a cyber suit or alien type shredder. Like I wanted to kind of tie him into something that's kind of like that looks like it could be dangerous to the turtles that I already made. So something otherworldly. I had a hard time with this because my head wasn't like in the right spot. Like you got to be happy when you're making art, or it suffers and like really bad. So, but anyway, I digress. The thing with the this like sword that he's got going kind of slides in and out of this. They can make it shorter and longer, or use it in different ways. Maybe elbow is like, you know, opponent or whatever, like make the sword come out the heel, or if someone's coming up behind him, you could slide it back. Like it's almost like this is like some kind of rotor in here that's pushing it back and forth, but obviously it's some kind of weird, I don't know, either alien technology or just some kind of hyper technology, like maybe borrowed from Krang or something like that. Here's the back. I gave him some hair, like some gray hair, like he's older.
Nice.
And then a little nod to some Japanese designs, with like his one shoulder kind of thing that covers his arm, kind of so he can be. He's got like a couple. What are the short ninja swords called? They're
Katana?
no, Katana's long one.
I'm thinking Seppuku, but that's the act of, right?
Well, he's got a couple short ninja swords that he wears on his belt that he has a hand hidden all the time, like you know, like who knows what he's doing or whatever. Like I don't know, kind of something that's kind of stealthy that kind of lends to his personality.
Ninjato, they're named.
What's it? No, yeah. What is it called?
Ninjato.
Ninjato.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or ninjaken. Or shinobi katana. Shinobi katana.
Alicia Abandonation says, oh, I love the 3D vibe and the colors. Really love the colors. Oh, thanks a lot. And the cape. You like the cape?
lighting? Everything's like it fits. It's perfect. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it has the shredder vibe, like automatically.
Does it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't sure. Like I changed some stuff. Like he's got a little different. I mean, he's got the helmet. You almost just need the helmet to push the idea of Shredder. Because overall, Shredder's kind of a bad design.
Yeah. Do you have
I agree.
Zoomed in for the face version?
Sure. Oh, I got this. That's all I got.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome, man.
Yeah.
And you
It's
did this.
amazing.
You did it all in VR.
I did the base in VR and then I painted it in Photoshop.
Nice.
So like it doesn't.
Crazy, man.
It looks kind of. It looks
Oh,
like
you
shit
did this on VR.
before I painted it. Yeah, because I don't know how to use ZBrush. I mean, and on top of that, like I feel like something about VR makes it more.
Intuitive?
Not just intuitive. It's intuitive, but like something.
Immersive?
It's more immersive. Like I can do it longer. Like I can do it for hours. Like a couple. Like I'm just in this little world.
Yeah.
And like I don't have any distractions, and I'm just like sometimes I just put on like white noise rumble and listen to that while I'm doing. I just kind of then I go on my mushroom trip,
Yeah.
and then yeah. So, but yeah, I like the VR. I will eventually get into ZBrush, but I probably should like sooner than later. But this is done in VR, so
Oh yeah.
with a decent amount of painting. If I was doing, but I don't want to spend a week on this, you know. Like I want to spend like a day. That's what I
Yeah.
Yeah.
want. Or 2 days. Like I typically these take me I don't know. It's taking me anywhere from 2 to 4 days, typically. And then here was the initial sketch that I was doing that I was trying to figure out like what's he look like or whatever. And this one seemed kind of too close to the original. Didn't seem too different. So I went with Cyber Ninja Shredder instead.
Looks very alien.
Yeah.
That's good. Like I want, like he could be alien. Like I'm not. I didn't really think of it. Usually I try to think of like more of a grounded backstory because it helps the concept. But I was so lost. Like I wasn't in the right head when I did this. So like I don't know.
That looks good if you weren't in the right head though. Regardless.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate it.
And your styles, I see the patterns all the time. Like it's like sleek, intricate.
Yeah.
You know,
That's cool.
I'm starting to notice like it whatever. Like like I've watched the previous shows and James's work. It's always like really like stands out. It's like your attention to detail.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, I try, just like we all do, you know.
Can I ask you something, James, about the helmet on the backside?
Sure.
Can you zoom in a little bit on that? How'd you deal with the reflections?
What do you mean?
So, like, I don't know, for me at least, I have a hard time making things like look that chrome looking. So I'm just really intrigued on how you figured that out. Like
well, this is actually I used a program called Keyshot and just start adding materials. But typically, what I do to add reflections if I'm painting it you use a color dodge layer, and I paint it black. And then I start. I have a couple brushes I like to use for different types of reflections, like a softer reflection or like a more I don't know, like a drooly type reflection. I have various brushes that I use for that. But I'll try that out. Try a color dodge layer, paint it all black, and then start painting in what you want, like on top of whatever color, and you can usually come out with something pretty sexy if you don't go too white.
Yeah.
Never go too white, bro.
Never go full white.
Never go full white. Jason, someone says Jason Shredder. Is it Jason Shredder? I don't know if it's Jason. I don't see Jason. Does it look like Jason? Oh yeah, he says this. Adrian Baum says it's time to mix characters. You know, that might be a future show where we start mixing characters. Those would be fun challenges.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like a lot of fun. That probably more fun than what we're doing right now, actually.
It is cool. It is cool to. Imagine. Watching your character is cool to imagine that all these like bony shapes and armor, like grows from the body, like from his body.
Yeah.
It grows out of it.
Exoskeleton.
Like an exoskeleton, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen this purple like veins.
Yeah, they're like
or
kind of
energy, inner energy. Or what? Maybe that's
his ooze.
Yeah, that's his ooze. It's yeah.
It seems like it could be like an end game, like like a creature in the background battling in the final fight.
It's powerful, yeah.
Good, yeah. I wanted him to look powerful.
It has that alien, like whatever alien warrior vibe.
Yeah, the new Shredder in the latest movie, he kind of looked like he doesn't have a form. You're like, okay, it's metal. Like you don't. There's nothing to really enjoy about it. Like you can't rest your eyes on anything. It's like
it didn't stand out because he had nothing compared to the old one.
Yeah, the old one was dumb, but he had at least he had iconic stuff happening. Like the blades and the helmet. That's it. That's Shredder.
Because in the first movie when first time Shredder appears, let's just say the reveal of the Shredder, that the camera panning, from behind, and then that over the shoulder turn, and to see his face and his side of his face, that was good filming, and that showed you how menacing that character is. Well, in base version was basically nothing. Well, it's not a generic character done in in a multiplayer game. Just press on default and that's it.
Yeah. But that's my guy, and
it is.
I can actually see this with the ninja rap on the background by Vanilla Ice.
Oh my god, Vanilla Ice.
With the what on the background?
The Go Ninja song.
Go Ninja, Go Ninja, Go. I could see Vanilla Ice back there. Yeah. When can you not see him singing that song?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, the next show will be on the 22nd.
As in 2 weeks from now.
2 weeks from now. Always 2 weeks, guys. So if you guys are watching, it's always 2 weeks. 2 weeks. And again, we're doing Krang, and we're redesigning Krang. Who knows who will be on the show? We have got another secret group where we.
As always.
Alex the Popa. Popa the Impaler is always in. Alex Popa. Any of the artists that were on today, we got Alexandra Popa. We got Danny Sarmiento Chucasango. Did I do it?
Yes.
Viva Oaxaca. We got Eds Fox. We got Rudy Rodriguez. Right?
Yeah.
I didn't butcher that. Okay. I wasn't screwed, like the end part. I didn't know if I screwed that up. And then we got Randy Tironi. He hates Tironi. He had to leave early. Any of those artists, you got to look down below, and you will see, you can check out their work. Like there's a master list below. Yeah, does anybody have anything they want to talk about, like any projects they have going on before we close up shop?
I just wanna thank you guys, James and you guys for having me. I really appreciate the invitation and your time.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, it's hard to come by with colleagues.
Yeah. That's what this show's kind of about. To try to create. I want to create a community. Like, I love all this stuff. I love doing redesigns. I want to create a community. So, hopefully, people come to us that enjoy this kind of stuff too.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, I do wanna leave with one last note. I recently worked on a game with a small company out of San Francisco. It's called Monstieur. If you guys want to check it out, it's super fun. It was my first job ever, and they were the best company I've ever worked for. So just check it out. It's on Monstieur.
Okay, awesome. Right on. I'll check it out too.
Yeah, pretty cool. There's a train full of demons trying to reignite the fires of hell.
As they should.
And, because the angels froze over, so it's pretty cool. Check it out.
Awesome.
Oh wow.
Well, again, guys, the 22nd, see you at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Sunday. Thanks for everybody, to everybody that's coming by or came by. I'm still learning English. And we will see you next time.
Yeah, man.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Well, that was a sharp episode indeed. We'll see you next time when you tune in to Monstieur. See you later, you shell-backed simpletons.